flat Earth either. Just so
Well,
you know.
what about the breast? I mean, doesn't that have something to do with evolution? I
Well,
mean,
I mean, only as far as mammary glands separate mammals from other creatures.
so what's the point of guys having it? Like, it's not.
Because we're mammals.
No, no.
Mammary glands, mammals, they're definitional.
Yeah, but for guys though, like,
Because we're mammals as well. So we have to have mammary glands if we're mammals.
mammary glands.
That's what defines mammals is mammary glands. That's
They
boobs.
make the milk, bro. That's what makes the milk.
So have you ever seen a tit on a lizard? No. Because
Yo.
mammals are the thing that have boobs. Also, all mammals are initially conceived as female. So up until a certain, I think it's like 8 weeks of development, when a particular hormone is added to the placenta and to the cord,
Right.
all mammals are female.
So how are they? How are they able to reproduce via like bacterial cell division or before
Well,
that?
yeah, I mean,
What?
all it's mitosis and meiosis. That's how it works.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But that's like so meiosis is like the division of sperm cells or of eggs, right? But
Germ cells.
yeah, yeah, germ
Germ
cells,
cells.
not somatic cells. But so like if you're saying that I mean, you said all mammals were uh, produced via female before.
All mammals are conceived as female, and then around 8 weeks, a hormone is added to the placenta that will either confirm the
Oh,
female or it will induce the transformation into a male.
Yeah, and is that initiated by the Y chromosome, like a certain gene that's found in
I
the?
don't I don't have that deep a knowledge into it. I've only been
I
studying
think
this
it's
shit
the
for two
lack.
years. I've been studying this
So
shit
it's
for only 2 years.
like it's like the lack of a second X chromosome. Because like the X chromosome has the necessary
Oh, to confirm
genetics
the
to
female thing.
yeah to confirm it. So
Okay.
when it's like one missing, then it doesn't have a strong enough signal to confirm the female type shit.
Thank you,
So like it's
Kirko. I
kind of
appreciate that.
yeah, it's kind of funny because like you can have situations where a individual with two X's still ends up as a male just because there's some type of mutation in like that one the gene that I'm referring to. I can't remember the name of it, but if there's a certain mutation in that gene that you need two copies to become a female, you can have an XX male. It's kind
oh,
of
wow.
interesting.
Very cool. See, there's not just two sexes.
Oh, there's only
There
two.
really isn't, bro. Like when the term gender fluidity is a real, actual, literal thing.
It's
Like you can,
even human sex organs are not binary.
I don't know
yeah,
that,
There,
bro.
there are mismatches between DNA and sex organs all the time. We have there's I think the last time I checked there were 8 or 12 different sex disorders that were all genetic mutation based. There's probably more than that I just don't remember.
So you think there are like 12 different type of genders or
I think it's a spectrum. I know it's a spectrum for gender, and I'm sure it's a spectrum for sex too. And sex and gender are two very different things, by the way.
well, I thought it was determined like if you have Y chromosome, then you automatically have
Nope,
male, and if you
nope.
have two X chromosomes,
Because there are people with Y chromosomes that don't have penises; they have vaginas.
oh, that's not
absolutely. So
no.
like in that situation, in certain instances, like um, the Y chromosome referring to can end up getting that section of like genetic information that determines like we need two copies, and it may get like almost transposed on the X or Y chromosome. So functionally, it's a Y chromosome. No,
X, yeah,
literally it's a Y chromosome, but functionally it's an X. You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
So yeah, it's a spectrum even for sex, and sex and gender are different. Kirko, thank you for coming by, man. I had no idea you knew this much about evolution and genetics and stuff.
Yeah, bro, bio's my thing. Like physics is your thing, bio's my thing.
Yeah, I've been looking into the whole evolution and biology thing for the last couple of years so that I could do stuff like this. Because this comes up a lot in the religious chats.
Oh yeah, without a doubt, bro. Without a doubt. Anybody ever convinced you God exists yet?
No, I
Wait,
remain
so
unconvinced.
so Kirko, you said Y chromosome actually doesn't determine like if the fetus is going to be a male or a female.
No, that's not what I'm saying. It's like there are specific genes that are on the X chromosome that are missing on the Y chromosome. So it's more like the absence of those genes is what determines a male or a female. And it just turns out that the Y chromosome, like 99% of the time, is missing those genes.
Yeah, I actually need to read more into it, but I thought it was also determined by I think it was a hormone, like
Yeah, well, the gene produces the hormone or the proteins. I think it's actually proteins, not a hormone.
well, protein. I mean, proteins are hormones, right?
Or if Kirko's correct, then it's the lack of those proteins that does it.
Right. And it's not all proteins are hormones, but all hormones are proteins,
Oh, sure,
essentially.
okay.